Russell, 33 years of age. Need to 5G since we last saw him out. Oh, wait a minute. To prove that he has the power and he has the speed.
Active of all fighters, so it's the cornerstone of his.
They knocked him out in the 10th, but he went down in the 5th, so earned mandatory status. He knocked Magsayo down.
For Magsayo, you definitely want to take control of this fight early on. You remind him that it's not as easy coming back.
The gym rat who stays busy by training his brothers.
That Magsayo really wants to try and get in there, and he's worked. Magsayo.
Oh, nice right to the body by Magsayo.
Which power punch will Russell
nice. Wow, right hand. Oh, and a right.
Magsayo's people think when he reaches with that punch, he's going to be it with the right hand.
Yeah, for Magsayo.
Very early, but Magsayo throwing that right hand downstairs to the body, the uppercut. Where Magsayo kind of ended up draped all over Russell.
Heavyweight championship fight. Showtime championship box.
Yeah, I thought that was the
right uppercut by Magsayo.
Hooks. Now, that's a good thing against the lefty, but he needs to make...
Keep an eye out for that right uppercut from Magsayo.
Russell's case, I want to see a little bit more of that 1-2.
Jab. Sensational stick belongs to get fighters in boxing. It's just up on the midpoint. Magsayo again going to the body with the right hand.
Left. He barely missed.
In the sport,
especially looking at the size of Magsayo now.
Yeah, right. He has controlled the distance in this fight well.
And too close, but right now it's really
got a right thing. And another right hand. And that lead left hand popped.
Right.
Well, Magsayo has managed to hit the target. With an effective right hand, has good power, but none of that
without having to step in.
That's really fast. Magsayo's really timed him really well.
Yes. Yeah. Russell Jr. As our show stats will show. Magsayo going to the body.
Throws the uppercut to the body or to the face.
We talked about tonight.
You know, Magsayo has sometimes
hasn't been able to at least he's not known to land.
Left hook to the body, right hand up. And he spoke to Jim Gray earlier tonight. Belt belonging to Gary Russell Jr. over 40 Philippines.
A lefty with Alberto Hermosillo. Oh, he hurt Russell.
Separation. He comes back with the left hand.
Face the lefty, Hermosillo, a big tall one.
Showing signs that he's having trouble with Russell.
And Magsayo
down, but those are righties.
Listen, and I'm just gonna, and he just complained a little bit right there, early.
A minute left here in round number 4. Russell, the pace now again, popping with the lead.
Only thrown 18 punches, now only 37 for Magsayo.
33, eventually Father Time will catch up with all of us. Not saying by in the second half of their title fight.
Great.
Magsayo goes to the body. Russell, the 6th title defense. Times in this division by the sensational Salvador Sanchez.
Already had so many great fights. Now, here you have a fighter in front of you, straight left. That's really what it boils down to now for Russell, right, Evan?
Once he throws that left, you hook with your own left. He's used to setting up his punches with the right. He's like
with that right shoulder.
So it's still making it difficult for Magsayo to get inside.
Yes, and of course,
and here he is, prime, 26, 23-0 with 16K.
Now, I think one thing that Magsayo is doing is letting Russell be first.
But that's exactly right.
Now, the junior may be rendered a one-arm bandit for the rest of this fight. Russell's last fight in February 2020, right before, against Gary Russell Jr. By the way, Magsayo's fought 3 times.
Round 6. These rounds, we're saying that at this in one lens by calling the fight and looking.
I asked Gary Allen Russell, the brother, over there training Gary, what's going on here? I said, are you sure there's not a problem? He said, ask Gary Russell.
There's a left uppercut that lands for Magsayo.
Feint is the left hand that Russell only has.
And he's not been active, so nice.
And we're used to seeing Russell throw variety.
Yes, and that's because Russell said he probably had an injury, and because he's is throwing more than Russell.
It's around number 3 among all fighters. Gary Russell Jr. through.
Now, if you're Magsayo, you want to pick it up a little bit.
Round by round sport. Now, this is show stats. Nice counter left by Gary Russell, and they're round, and that's how you score in fights. But of course,
for the first couple of rounds, and Russell's starting to pot shot with the left hand.
That Magsayo is throwing punches. Most of them are not missing a lot. That's the thing also.
He is. And he's starting to lunge Magsayo. Magsayo's been down from left hands, delivered by right-handers. And these guys are normally well over 100 more punches than Russell.
Yeah, here tonight, because in this round 7,
felt this was a stretch in which he needed to get better and better.
And that is what Russell is doing tonight.
Counter left hand.
Yeah, that's we talked about, oh my, nice left by Magsayo in fights, and we'll see how that all plays out.
Lead right by McEndon, the jab. We're not doctors, we don't play him on TV. But you would think that Magsayo, like you mentioned, Abner, trying to find a way.
Yeah, Magsayo's, I think, keeping his distance and trying to keep this round, but Magsayo's thrown more than Russell.
Yeah, he's thrown almost. Seconds left before he started training with Freddie Roach.
Yeah, the problem, though, is, again, Russell's thrown 24 punches in this round.
And though Magsayo's throwing a lot more than Russell, Russell's making a miss. Magsayo walking straight into that left.
Now, a little earlier, I know it's hard against the lefty, but it helped him.
You want to walk to your right.
Yes.
To take
He hasn't. That's a very good point. He should go to his left.
He's walking straight forward.
A boxing team from Atlantic City, New Jersey. Round 9, Magsayo.
You know, I think the most important point made tonight, and the only thing he can hit you is the left hand. You cannot veer on it, and it's absolutely true.
That's the only punch that Russell has. Why?
Conclusion of the 9th round. Magsayo beginning to put the pressure on Russell. We're witnessing here.
Because if he gets to his left, for Russell, he's kind of there. He looked now, but he was off to the. And Magsayo's kind of putting himself in position for that.
Addressed his output, but for Magsayo, his output is gone.
He came back.
Steve Ford has him up now by 3 points.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's
all-important championship rounds. A minute left here in the...
Fighting only inactivity, ring rust.
And he's using all the ring smarts we know he has.
High ring IQ. Is he not throwing more punches against the guy with a compromised right shoulder?
So the shot, but still old.
And now Magsayo, both the challenger, Mark Magsayo, and the champion,
gripping those hooks. He's starting to get those left hooks in. Now there.
More volume punching. Listening to us. Got only one hand. Imagine he had both hands. This fight would have
passed for Magsayo. And with 30 seconds left here in round 11.
So Russell kind of giving away this 11th round.
Jersey, but never discount the warrior spirit.
Has landed some good left.
From Magsayo to his favor. Waiting for him to come in.
On the street, selling ice cream. Trying to...
Got a nice left hand in. It wasn't a powerful punch, but it got there. But
and he'll need to do so, even with one arm.
Oh, yeah. Now, this round he might be winning. I thought we were going to say winning the fight. Misstate. You know, because he has landed so good. We'll find out. And
that's the longest...
Even though Russell did land a lot of those left hands, that would be 7 per round he normally throws.